Hey guys, Chef Nathan with Master Chef Mentor, head chef, founder of The Polished Chef. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how I started The Polished Chef, the private chef company, and how that's completely changed my life and changed my family's life, the trajectory that I'm set on, created a career for myself outside of the restaurant. I was tired of the hustle and bustle. I was tired of long days, overworked, underpaid, unappreciated, never have what you need to be set up for success. I'm sure I'm talking to a lot of you guys right now. Y'all know exactly what I'm going through, or what I was going through. Not anymore though. Now that I'm doing private chefing, I get to work when I want, where I want, set my own pricing, set my own schedule, spend time with my family, get to hold my daughter's hand on the first day of school. I get to be there when it matters. It wasn't easy though. It was a lot of hard work. A lot of hours, a lot of time. It's more than just being a great chef. Cooking's the easy part, but being an entrepreneur and a business owner is very challenging. It's very stressful. There's a lot of hard days that you want to give up, that you want to quit. You want to turn to vices and try to block it out. But those are the days you got to really dig deep and remind yourself why you're doing this. And that's exactly what I do. That's how I keep moving forward. Staying positive in the negative. Reminding myself that I did this for myself, my family, so I didn't have to be chained to a line anymore. And let me tell you, it's the best decision I ever made. Hands down, the best decision I ever made. One of the other best decisions I ever made was deciding to give up drugs and alcohol and become sober. And I actually did that before I started my private chef business and before I ever had the dream and desire to become a private chef. I was actually doing private chefing on the side a little bit for another company, and I was a chef of a restaurant, and COVID happened 2020. I had just gotten out of rehab, moved back to Nashville, was living with my grandmother, my girlfriend, my daughter, but now we got 2 kids, happy family, business owners. And started from me getting out of rehab during COVID and moving back to Tennessee with my grandparents, realizing that I don't want to live like this. I had to make a change. So the first thing I had to do was get my mind right, get my body right, get my spirit right, get myself right before I went out on the journey to start my own business and become a private chef. So 2020 rolls around. I was chef at a catering company there in Nashville, and I had lived in Florida for 8 years prior to that, and moved back down there because a friend of mine who did private chefing needed some help. So I moved back to the area because Florida was one of the only states open. And the private chef business was booming. I mean, there was no restaurants open, and we were just absolutely crushing it. So I said, man, this is extremely lucrative. I mean, we were making several $1,000s a day, cash. And I said, damn, I'm going to turn this into a business. Because private chefing at the time in 2020, yeah, it had been around for a while, but there weren't a lot of people really doing it. And you still don't see a lot of people doing it. It's still an industry that's not really tapped into yet. And in the area I live in now, a lot of people are trying to jump in. But the fact that I got in years ago, as just with the Google reviews that we have and the online presence and the brand, I mean, nobody can even come close to competing with what we offer. We absolutely crush the competition. I got more chefs working tonight in August than any other company. I got other private chefs that own their own business around here, and I got my staff working before them. I got better staff too, because we got better clients. But that's what we do. That's the area we live in. We specialize in high-end fine dining, wine pairings. Right now I'm making a 2-hour drive to Port St. Joe to work at a house right on the beach. And I don't mind riding in the car for a few hours to make a few $1,000s. $2,000 for a day don't sound too bad when I got 3 other jobs going on. Some are paying more than this. So, and that just comes with years of hard work and word of mouth, reputation, that now I got more clients than I can work for in one day. So I gotta have multiple staff. But it all started with me by myself. So 2020, September, started the LLC, built the website, got the logo, and we set everything up with Google Business, and we rocked and rolled. We came out the gate strong too. And in our first year, we did just shy of $400,000 in sales. In my first year of business, I went from making $48,000 as a catering chef in Nashville to a business that did $400,000 on an initial $10,000 investment. I had no car. My mom was living with me. So I was driving my mom's car to work. And then next thing you know, I made over $200,000 my first year. Absolutely changed my life forever. And then we doubled our sales from my first year to the second year. And now we've even doubled since then. So, I mean, the sky's the limit. And now we're just pushing, branching out in other cities. And we don't even run ads. I've ran less than $2,500 in 4 years of business in ads, and we've done just shy of $3.5 million in sales in 4 years. So, completely changed my life, changed my family's life. We don't struggle anymore. No more paycheck to paycheck. No more having to pick up extra shifts, work overtime. That shit's done. And I'm never going back to that. And I don't miss it one bit. But we started the business. We made the website. I spent $1,000 on my logo, $2,000 on the website, $3,000 in photos. And then between having an attorney set up the LLC and an accountant and some equipment, it cost just shy of $10,000. And I made that back 20 times my first year. That just goes to show you what a small investment can do. I mean, just think, and if I knew what I knew now back then, I would have done $800,000 my first season if I would have known that. If I could have had somebody show me the way and come in and put systems in place, and instead of having to figure them out, because you can search, there aren't private chef templates out there. There's no how to build a successful private chef book. There's not a model to build yourself after that you can go after for private chefing, because it's such a new industry. But the demand for it is absolutely insane. I mean, just in the area that I live in, there's over 50 private chefs, and there's more popping up every day. And we're only going to be, this area will have 5 million visitors this year. You take a city like Houston, 7 million people live there. What could a business like that do, like this do in a city like that? Just imagine. If you're living in a big city with millions of people that are wealthy and millions of people that don't want to do their own meal prep or don't want to have to prepare their fitness dinners or whatever it is. I mean, the need for the private chef catering industry is absolutely huge right now. Like, I had a guy literally 30 minutes ago call me, and he wanted to do a dinner on the 31st of this month, but we're quadruple booked, and I got to hire somebody else just to work that dinner. Anyway, so right there, I got more business than I can even take on right now. If you want to move to Florida and come work for me, come on. But if you want to stay where you're at and build your own private chef business, I'll help you. You can call 850-693-9751. I'll answer the phone. It's a big business, guys. And there's a lot of money to be made, and the profit margins are huge. You don't have to have a space. You get to work from home. You get to drive your car. I mean, it doesn't take a lot. You just need a couple bus tubs, a sharp knife, a cutting board, and maybe some sheet trays. I mean, if you're working in and out of homes, they're going to have pots and pans. They're going to have mostly all the utensils you need. If you're specific, you can have your own little kit like we do. But I mean, today I'm driving my truck. I got my bus tub, my cutting board, my knife, and a cooler loaded down. That's it. You can shop at all the best markets. You can go to the local farmers markets like we do, local farmers. That's one of the best parts about being a private chef is you get to find people that want the best quality, and that you're not refined and constrained by a corporate budget and having to use product that is nowhere near the quality that you'd like to be working with or the quality that your customers deserve. I mean, we get Wagyu flown in from Japan, hand cut the fillets on site. We get whole fish right out of the water. If you guys are looking for a good seafood connection shipped overnight, we can help you there. I mean, we'll come in and we'll show you how to do it all. We'll show you how to build your Google business page, how to run your ads, how to build your website, how to write your content for SEO. We'll put in all your key KPIs in, all your templates, your key performance indicators. Those are important. You got to track your info. But when you're just starting out, the important thing isn't worried about spending all of your time doing that stuff, because that stuff took me 3 years to come up with, and 3.5 years of long, hard work. Just now, 4 years in business. We got all the systems figured out. We got what recipes work, the logistics, how not to have leftover product, what types of products the clients like, different menus for different allergies and dietary restrictions. Because you're going to be doing a lot of dietary restrictions being a private chef. And that's the beauty of it. I mean, you get to help people. You get to cook people food that can actually enhance and change their lives. I've had clients with cancer. That's how serious some of this stuff is. And what a great feeling, when you get to watch someone beat cancer through their diet. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. And, you get to choose your own ingredients, your own quality, make everything yourself so it's going to be perfect. And then you're the one getting paid directly. You're not working your ass off to make somebody else rich. You get to benefit directly from the hard work. Because, us chefs, we got egos. We gotta feed our ego. It's not just about money for us. We know how great our food is. We want people to taste it. We want that satisfaction. Create those memories with their family. And you get to see that up front too. And it's special. So we can certainly help you come in and put you a blueprint in place, exact steps that we use to create this business. I got a marketing team. We got costing experts that are going to help you write your menus, cost everything out. Make sure you're not leaving money on the table. all the tens of thousands of dollars that I wasted. I mean, if I had that money back for a small investment now, no telling where we'd be. But, and that's the key, you know. I've hired some of the great coaches. Coach Michael Burt, he's one of my personal coaches. I get coached. Andy Elliott, he's, you know, been through his program. Grant Cardone, been through his program. All these greats, you know. So, and we live it. We're actually out here working. We're not just online talking about it, trying to tell you how to start your business like some of these other guys. I see some of these other private chefs, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, dude, you don't even work. You're not even out there cooking. Let me see it. I haven't seen one dinner that you've done. A couple pretty plates of food that you did at your house. Anybody can do that. But you go to the Polished Chef, at Polished Chef on Instagram, and you'll see we're actually out here doing the damn thing. I'm out here each and every day. I'm out here working. I'm in the $25 million homes. I'm cooking the Wagyu filet mignon with the live Maine lobsters. We roll up with king crab and oysters and shrimp the size of your hand. Best steaks you'll ever eat. Cook desserts right there from scratch on site. The best wines you can get. I mean, tonight I'm doing Maine lobster. I got Wagyu fillets, homemade dessert, wedge salad, and it's just simple food. And that's the great thing about it is you spend all the time thinking that people are going to want your food, but the great thing is they just want basic, simple food done really well. I mean, it's amazing how many restaurants people go to and some jackass in the back can't even fucking put salt in mashed potatoes. I mean, just horrible stuff, you know. Just make good mashed potatoes. Or, you know, whatever they want. If they medium rare, cook it right. Can't even go out to eat and get a damn steak cooked right these days. I mean, the private chef business is huge. People don't want to risk it. They do not want to risk it for their wife's 50th birthday. They want to hire a private chef. They want to build a custom menu. They want you to come in, have a flawless experience in their home. They don't want to have to drive anywhere. Only place they got to walk is to their fucking bedroom to go to sleep. That's exactly what they're looking for. So if you can do that, I'm sure you're going to be extremely successful as a private chef. So definitely like, subscribe, share the page. If you got some friends, families out there that are working their asses off on the line and you're ready to jump out, you're ready to take that next step, you want to be a private chef and you need some help. If it's, you know, you don't want to be in dry storage in a hotel on your first day and somebody asks you for something that doesn't exist and you're just in there looking like a fucking idiot. I see all these guys that try to start these businesses around me, they're just a bunch of fucking idiots. I mean, I see them just hawking down business on Facebook, and it's like, dude, fucking get your shit together. Operate, get out there, get known. It's not that difficult. So definitely sign up for us on the page to see more content. Subscribe, like, share, guys. You can give me a phone call directly. You got the number. You can Google us, The Polished Chef. We're everywhere. So this is Chef Nathan with the Master Chef Mentor, chefnathan.com. We look forward to seeing y'all.